Hello Minecraft, my screen name is Snoit, but you may call me Lars, and welcome back to my Minecraft thing. Last episode we made this amazing enchanting setup, and we also made sure that I won't be hungry for a while. We made an amazing hogland farm. As we saw last episode, I got a Silk Touch pickaxe. So what I did was I went back to the mines to get some materials, and I found all this. You can see there are some more stuff than only materials here, so let me show you something else I found. If you would follow me back into the mines, I'll show you. Down to the strip mine. Up to where we found our iron vein in the first episode. Up through the deep dark thing. We'll continue to the place where I started digging out the iron vein but didn't finish. Through to some caves I discovered. Down this gravel pit. Realize I had gamma on, down to this chasm here. And see down there is a dungeon. Went to it, I looted what I could. And down here, there's a second dungeon. But I learned something. Creepers can destroy spawners. But I continued lighting up all the caves, and after I had finished all with lighting up, I could still hear zombies, and I could hear a lot of them. So I followed the sound, another zombie spawner. So I'll have to check if this one and the other one are close enough that I can make a double zombie spawner. But I think we've found our goal for today. So let me just dig out here and get a clear view between the spawners to see if I can find anything. And I'll join you when I know. So if we stand at this spot here, both this spawner and this spawner is active. So let me mark this off. Let's do oak logs, like so. So at least know that this place, we can stand here to activate both spawners. Another trick that I have. You've seen me use the mini HUD before with the light levels, and up in the corner you can see my coordinates and FPS and stuff like that. It's a really useful mod. Let me show you here. If I go to the configuration, I have these spheres that I've made. You can find some true tutorials online, but I can show you here. So I've set these spheres to center around each one of the spawners. And if I click the enabled thing, you can see here that there are two colors of spheres. Let me go to the free cam so you can see it a bit better. The green sphere is where I have to stand to activate this spawner. And the red sphere is where I have to stand to activate this spawner. So as you can understand, this mod makes it easier for me to see the full area of where I can stand to activate both spawners. So I guess all I have to do is clear out all of these and make the farms, and I'll catch you later. I think I'm going to need more diamond pickaxes. Luckily, I have more diamonds. I know. I'm thinking the same thing. Zombie farms are boring. Zombies don't drop anything. They just drop rotten flesh, which no one needs. And sometimes, sure, they drop iron, or potatoes, or carrots. Whatever. I don't care about that. I'm not building a zombie farm. I'm building a drowned farm. And drowned, well, they drop copper. That's why I'm doing this. But, turns out, I need stuff for that. Because I can't just make a drowned appear. I need to drown the zombies in water. And they have to drown for quite some time. So I do actually need some cobwebs. And also, to make things easier for me, I really want some kelp. I'll also take a trip to Nether to pick up some magma, because that'll be useful. I'm thinking we go south to that other village that we found in the first episode, through there, and I think I'll try to look for kelp first. I think that would be easier, so I've brought a boat, and yeah, let's hope we can find anything. Yes, I actually needed some moss as well. I think I will leave all the other stuff here. Also, smithing templates, nice. I was on my way home, following the compass. You can see it spawns right in front of me. It's actually not far away at all. But suddenly I saw something over the hill. It's an abandoned village. And what are these? Well, these are cobwebs. So that worked out real great, and spawns and base is like right over there. So, hey, amazing. Home sweet home. I actually got a lot of stuff that I'm happy about. Of course, kelp, cobweb, magma blocks, all good. I'm really happy about moss block. First of all, I love moss, and second of all, now I can make a bone meal farm. Also, I found 10 emeralds, which is okay, especially if the wandering trader comes and I find more hermit heads that I want. Block of gold, golden apple, nice, and the 4 smithing templates, and also 2 buried treasure maps. I think I'll hold off on finding these until the next episode, and also then we can use the brush thing from 1.20 and see if we find any pottery shards, any more armor trims, maybe a sniffer egg, and all of that. Now, we want to build a farm, so let's build a farm. Turn on that one. That works at least. And there you go. We have a fully functional drowned farm. It won't be super effective, of course, at least not for copper. I will get tons of rotten flesh, and I'll probably get some levels too. That's, of course, the most important part, to be fair. Let's go into the free cam. As you can see, this here, I think the design is by Nemban. I'll put a link in the description. The point is that zombies have to be inside of water for a specific amount of time to be converted to drowned. And with cobwebs here, they reach that limit. So you can see this one is converted already. This one is shaking, so it will too be converted. Let's see if it happens. And that one too. There we go. I put in a filter here for baby zombies. I do think it works. And there you go. There's our first round. I'm getting levels. This works great. And our first copper. Hey, it works! This is a problem. This reduces the productivity of the farm. And it also happens in here. I will need to build some pillars. No problem at all. Now we're cooking with copper. Oh dear, it's been quite a while. I'm sorry, this episode is late. I have ADHD, and sometimes I fall into these week-long ADHD paralysis things. Or, well, I don't usually fall into them for a week. I usually fall into them for what feels like forever. But anyways, I'm back now. I've edited most of the video and still have to finish it. Let's see what I've done. As you can see here, I have installed a storage system, I've installed some more storage things, so that there's room for all the things that I've got, like 2.5 stacks of copper and 64 drowned head. So yeah, that's done. I have a lot of rotten flesh. And also you can see here, since last time, this one has been raised, this little platform. That's because there was a problem. Let me turn on Gamma. There was a problem in the thing here. Look at chicken. Where the drowned, they got stuck here, so I had to fix that. And that meant that they fell from a higher level, which meant that they died when they got down to the platform. So I had to raise it a bit. I also added a baby zombie filter in here, because the one down there, it didn't work well because of the waterways and such. So I've installed one here as well, and now the baby zombies are dead. And works like a charm. And you can also see that my sword is pretty much ruined, and I have a lot of levels. So what I was thinking now, I still have to decorate this area. And I should also, while decorating here, fix up this sorting system and actually make it a sorting system. At least for copper and... well, copper mostly. I could maybe find a use for the rotten flesh if I want a whole horde of dogs. Of course, I can smelt down the golden chest plates and the chainmail and all of that to get golden iron. Drowned head's cool. Yeah, but it's mostly the copper. And as I've said earlier, it's the experience that's the most important thing for me in this farm, and the copper is great to have. It's a good building block. But I won't be able to do all of that in this episode. I don't have that much time left. Let's go upstairs. Oh, awesome. Jevin. Cool. I can afford sedative as well. Ice would be nice, but only one? I don't think so. Thank you. I think I will be finishing this episode now. I have a lot of stuff to do. So what I think I'll do is that I'm releasing this episode. If all goes to plan, it comes out Friday evening Norwegian time and Saturday evening Norwegian time. I think I will try to go live on YouTube here. In that stream, I think I will use the exorbitant amount of levels that I have to make some decent gear, even better than this gear. I'll do some enchanting, maybe I'll finally do some decorating, more than this at least. Even though I said that I would go on an adventure next episode, I think we'll do that in stream as well. Check out these buried treasure maps, I'll see if I can find anything to use my brush on, and yeah, so Saturday evening, Norwegian time, I'll get the information out on all the channels that I have, so follow me on Twitter, Instagram. I also have a TikTok thing. All of them are named No8MC, and also I will of course let you know on here when the stream is. Please, please, please do not forget to like and subscribe if you want to be notified when I drop something new. Hit that bell thing down there somewhere, and please do hit me up in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to hear your ideas for things and stuff. I want to do something with the villages. So what I would like from you, I would like some village names. I would like some villager names. Because we're doing this together, you know? It's not only just me sitting here playing Minecraft. I want to hear from you too. I want you to be a part of this. So what is that village called? And what is that village called? What's special about them? This one has a church. I think it has some leatherworkers and some other stuff. This one has that forge over there. I think it was a weaponsmith. And I want to make the villages defined by what jobs are available. As we saw in the first episode, the village over this hill, in addition to having this weaponsmith or whatever, it has this huge hole in the ground going down into the earth. So I'm thinking that might be a mine. Maybe we'll build something around that. Let me know what you think these villages over here are known for, and let me know what are named. Anyways, that's it. As I said, please do remember to like and subscribe. It really helps a lot, and I will see you next episode. Thank you so much for watching.